colorless to brown, semi fluid और liquid. जो esters होते हैं either they are odorless or they have a characteristic odor. ठीक है, so जो esters होंगे they will be either odorless or they will have a characteristic odor. The fourth chemical property of fatty acid is the formation of eicosanoids. Basically, eicosanoids are a group of compounds, as we discussed earlier as well, जो polyunsaturated 20 carbon containing fatty acids हैं that give rise to very important compounds जिनको हम बोलते हैं जी eicosanoid compounds. Eicosanoid compounds जो हैं they include prostaglandins, prostacyclins, thromboxanes and leukotrienes and lipoxins. So basically अगर आप इकोसिनाइड कंपाउंड की बात करते हैं तो इकोसिनाइड कंपाउंड जो है they are a group of compounds, and if you look into the literature you will find other than these two or three might be more compounds that are included in eicosanoid compounds, but the most important one are the ones prostaglandins, prostacyclins, thromboxanes, leukotrienes and lipoxins. Prostaglandins, that is being abbreviated as PG, and prostaglandins are hormone-like substances, and they have a five-membered ring in their structure. Basically, eicosanoids are considered as a subcategory of oxylipins. Oxylipins are oxidized fatty acids of diverse carbon units in length. Oxylipins जो हैं oxidized fatty acids. They are oxidized fatty acids of diverse carbon units in length. Thromboxanes are another eicosanoid compound. Thromboxanes are considered helpful in the clotting of blood. Leukotriene, one of the role of leukotriene is to trigger contraction in the smooth muscle lining the blood vessels. Production is a major cause of inflammation in asthma and allergic rhinitis. ठीक है, so leukotrienes जो है basically वो trigger करते हैं contraction को in the smooth muscles जो line that lines the bronchioles, and overproduction of leukotriene that is considered as a major cause of inflammation in asthma and allergic Fifth chemical property of a fatty acid is oxidation. Unsaturated fatty acids जो हैं they can be oxidized. The process is quite slow and spontaneous, particularly in the presence of air, and contributes to the process that is termed as rancidification. ठीक है, ये जो process है of oxidation that occurs slowly and spontaneously in the presence of air, and it contribute to the process that is termed as the rancidification. In rancidification or in sorry the oxidation process, the reaction is thought to involve attack at the double bonds by peroxide radicals with formation of unstable hydroperoxides. Oxidation में क्या होगा कि अटैक होता है at the double bond, there will be formation of unstable hydroperoxides. Oxidation of double bonds proceeds much more rapidly in the presence of ozone. जो oxidation है डबल बॉन्ड्स की वो प्रोसीड करती है much more rapidly in the presence of ozone. Oxidation of fatty acids occur in multiple regions of the cell within the human body. बीटा ऑक्सीडेशन होगी, peroxisome जहाँ पे अल्फा और बीटा ऑक्सीडेशन बोथ होंगी, एंड ओमेगा ऑक्सीडेशन दैट ओनली अकर्स इन द एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम. सो ऑक्सीडेशन का प्रोसेस जो है वो मुख्तलिफ जगहों पे हो रहा है विद इन द सेल, विद इन द ह्यूमन बॉडी, बट the type of oxidation that will vary, like in mitochondria, it will be only beta oxidation. In peroxisome it will be alpha and beta oxidation. जी अनम.
मैम ओमेगा ऑक्सीडेशन क्या होती है?
बीटा ऑक्सीडेशन जब आप इसकी लिपिड मेटाबॉलिज्म में जाते हो बीटा ऑक्सीडेशन, तब हम विल डिस्कस इन डिटेल बिकॉज इट्स अ सेपरेट टॉपिक जिसमें शॉर्ट या लॉन्ग चेन जो फैटी एसिड्स हैं उनकी ऑक्सीडेशन होती है बेसिकली. ठीक है.
ठीक है मैम, ठीक है.
अभी हमने these are the five basically chemical properties you can say of fatty acids. If you talk about the general reactions of fatty acids, तो उसमें आपके पास हाइड्रोजिनेशन, हेलोजिनेशन, स्टारिफिकेशन, स्पोनिफिकेशन, ये सारे जो हैं ये रिएक्शंस में भी आप मेंशन कर सकते हो. यू कैन आल्सो मेंशन अंडर द हेडिंग ऑफ केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज. But basically these are the five main chemical properties you can, if you are being asked, you can mention. अभी हमने बात की कि ऑक्सीडेशन के प्रोसेस जो है that leads to rancidity. So briefly we will look into this phenomena of rancidity. Rancidity is basically a physiochemical change that results in the development of unpleasant odor or taste or abnormal color, particularly aging. So rancidity basically a physiochemical change है that results in the development of means if there are fat or oil and they are giving an unpleasant smell or fragrance, or if you taste them the taste is not the same and there is a change in color with the time, then rancidity can be caused due to exposure to air. If you place any lipid, any fat in air, light, either it's the sunlight or any fluorescence light, moisture, bacterial or fungal contamination, or heat. So these are the reasons that can cause rancidity. Air, light, moisture, bacterial or fungal contamination or heat. जो saturated fats होते हैं, they resist rancidity more as compared to unsaturated fats. एक second. फैट्स होते हैं they resist rancidity more than unsaturated fats. Rancidity can have impact on nutritive value of the foods. The development of rancidity is accompanied by a marked increase in the acid value of the fat. As a result of rancidity, जो acid value है fat की वो increase कर जाएगी. The process of degradation that converts fatty fatty acid esters of oils into free fatty acid. कि जो डिग्रेडेशन होगी वो क्या करती है कि वो कन्वर्ट करती है फैटी एसिड एस्टर्स को जो कि ऑयल्स के अंदर प्रेजेंट होंगे इनटू फ्री फैटी एसिड्स बाय रिएक्शन विद एयर मॉइस्चर और other materials. What are the types and causes of rancidity? There are three types of rancidity basically: hydrolytic rancidity, oxidative rancidity, and ketonic rancidity or ketone rancidity. The first one is the hydrolytic rancidity. The hydrolytic rancidity is also called hydrolysis or enzyme oxidation that occurs in the absence of air but in the presence of moisture. So hydrolytic rancidity में एयर के प्रेजेंट होना ज़रूरी नहीं है. That can take place in the absence of air but with the presence of moisture. The moisture is there, then phenomena of hydrolytic rancidity जो है that can take place. The hydrolytic rancidity जो है that is normally accomplished through enzymatic peroxidation, where enzymes that is naturally found in plant oils and animal fats, they can catalyze reactions between water and oil. So in hydrolytic rancidity, enzymatic peroxidation hogi because the enzyme that are naturally found in plant oils and animal fat, they will contribute the process, they will contribute towards the process of hydrolytic rancidity, and they can catalyze reactions between water and oil. Hydrolytic rancidity develops when fatty acids are released. So hydrolytic rancidity develop होती है triglycerides जो हैं in particular they are hydrolyzed and free fatty acids जो हैं वो release हो जाते हैं. The process of hydrolytic rancidity sometimes requires a catalyst. In order to carry out the process of hydrolytic rancidity, at times it requires a catalyst. That is the reason कि जो short chain fatty acids होते हैं such as the fats found in butter, they are odorous, means उनके अंदर एक smell होती है. Density जो food में है that फूड में होती है दैट इज बियरली नोटिसेबल. फूड जो रेंसिड होते हैं उनको हम एज सच इतनी कोई वो विजिबल रेंसिडिटी इन जी किसकी आवाजें आ रही हैं जी, इनको थोड़ा सा म्यूट कर लें प्लीज. रेंसिडिटी जो फूड में होती है इट वेरीज फ्रॉम यू कैन से स्लाइड टू स्वेयर. ठीक है, देयर इज अ टाइप इन फूड जहाँ पे वी कैन नॉट नोटिस इट. और उसमें क्या होगा वो तब क्या होगा, देयर विल ओनली बी ए लॉस ऑफ फ्रेशनेस. कि अगर एक चीज़ फैट या ऑयल से बनी हुई है या फैटी फूड है, if it's not fresh, that could be a mild, that could indicate a mild rancidity, and it can go up to the severe, that is with strong aromas. So food में जो है rancidity वो रेंज करेगी फ्रॉम माइल्ड टू सिवियर. अगर माइल्ड होगी तो दैट विल इंडिकेट लॉस ऑफ फ्रेशनेस, और अगर वेरी सिवियर होगी तो इट विल बी अकम्पनीड विद स्ट्रॉन्ग अरोमास. स्मॉल और स्लाइट डिग्रीज ऑफ रेंसिडिटी जो है मीन्स यू कैन से माइल्ड या लेस माइल्ड से जो लोअर कैटेगरी की है. स्मॉल और स्लाइट डिग्री ऑफ रेंसिडिटी they are more common in food oils and fats than severe rancidity. ठीक है, और जो slight rancidity है that is of much concern. So if we see जो extreme form है of ranciding the foods or fats and oils, that is not much common, but just a small or slight degree है, that is quite common foods में, oils में, fats में. और ये जो slight form होती है rancidity की, that is of more concern. If we want to observe the slightest form of rancidity, means कि food rancid हो गया है, stale हो गया है, उसका color change हो गया है slight, या order या taste change हो गया है. In meat it is quite observable. मीट को हम रेफ्रिजरेटेड रखते हैं, even if it's frozen, the polyunsaturated fat within the meat will continue to oxidize and slowly become rancid. ठीक है. Meat, although we freeze them in freezers or refrigerated, but जो polyunsaturated fat होते हैं meat में, they will continue to oxidize and slowly become rancid. Means if even if the process is quite slow, it is still going on. This process of rancidity, you can say that, और जो polyunsaturated fatty acids ने oxidize होना है मीट के अंदर, ये फिनोमिना जो है, it starts from the moment of slaughter and continues under cool temperature. Although it is considered that refrigeration or even frozen temperature कुछ नहीं होता, but even then rancidity का process जो है वो continue रहता है at a very slow pace. That is the reason it is generally recommended, that is one of the reason it is generally recommended that the meat you froze, that should be consumed as early as possible, and one should not leave it for a longer time in the freezer. The second type is oxidative rancidity, as we discussed in oxidation as well. Unsaturated fatty acids that have double bonds, they are susceptible to peroxidation. ऐसी जो peroxidation है, that could be called oxidative deterioration of lipids, and that can occur by a radical reaction in two ways. So oxidative rancidity, obviously, it is more common phenomena in case of unsaturated fatty acid, or we can say that the fatty acids that contains the double bond. The fatty acids that contains the double bond, they will undergo peroxidation. Peroxidation basically is the oxidative deterioration, oxidative damage, oxidative degradation, whatever you call it. It is basically oxidative deterioration of fats, and that can occur in two ways, or you can say that peroxidation जो है वो दो pathways को adopt कर सकती है. One way is, the most important is auto oxidation, or the other way is enzymatic oxidation. Auto oxidation का phenomena ज़्यादा कॉमन है, इम्पॉर्टेंट है. एंजाइमेटिक ऑक्सीडेशन जो है, दैट इज लेस इम्पॉर्टेंट. एज वी सेड अर्लियर, oxidation जो है, that leads to rancidity. Oxidation basically is a process where within a fatty acid molecule, and where high numbers of double bonds जो हैं within the fatty acid, that increases the possibility of auto oxidation. The availability or presence of oxygen, increased temperatures, impact of light, and the presence of pro-oxidants that speed up the auto-oxidation or oxidative rancidity over a period of time. Presence of pro-oxidants such as iron and copper ions, they accelerate the onset of auto-oxidation. Presence of pro-oxidant like iron और copper ions अगर present होंगे तो वो speed up कर देंगे auto-oxidation के process को, particularly in the presence of oxygen and exposure to light. Either it's the direct sunlight or either it's the light from the fluorescent tubes. Iron and copper ions जो chelating agents such as citric acid. ठीक है. If you go into the detail of auto-oxidation, enzymatic oxidation, oxidative residity, you are going to find a lot of detail. But here, for our understanding, we are just discussing a brief about it so that you can have an idea that whenever the word oxidative residity is used, what does it mean. And the last one is the ketonic residity. quickly इसको हम cover कर लें. Ketonic residity is associated with the lauric acid oils and butter fat. Ketonic residity arises basically, in other words, we can say that ketonic residity jo hai, basically that occur due to contamination with certain fungi such as aspergillus. Ketonic rancidity. Ketonic rancidity basically occur due to contamination with certain fungi such as Aspergillus niger on fats such as coconut oil. So, in other words, we can say that ketonic rancidity जो है, it is because of the fungal contamination, or the rancidity that takes place because of the fungal contamination, that is known as ketonic rancidity. Um, Ketonic rancidity take place when short and carbon number 6 to 14 chain length fatty acids जो हैं, they are converted into methyl ketones by certain fungi. ठीक है. कीटोनिक रेंसिडिटी उस वक्त होगी जब शॉर्ट एंड मीडियम कार्बन चेन फैटी एसिड्स जो हैं वो कन्वर्ट हो जाएंगे इनटू मिथाइल कीटोन्स, एंड दिस प्रोसेस विल बी बिकॉज ऑफ द प्रेजेंस ऑफ द फंजाई. Ketonic rancidity will not occur in fat and oils that do not contain these fatty acids. Ketonic rancidity जिस कार्बन चेन लेंथ नहीं होगी, वहाँ पे कीटोनिक रेंसिडिटी का फिनोमेना जो है वो लेसर चांसेस हैं कि वहाँ पे हो. Only short and intermediate carbon chain fatty acids जो हैं, they will be converted into methyl ketones. Methyl ketones produced contain one carbon atom less than the parent fatty acid. जो methyl ketones produce होते हैं, that contain one carbon less than the parent carbon. So these are some of the types of rancidity that is taking place gradually and slowly. How we can prevent the phenomena of rancidity, by avoiding the causes that causes rancidity, like exposure to light. We should not place butter and oils in open sunlight or in light, oxygen, moisture, high temperature, and bacteria or fungal contamination. Though at times, despite of being careful, it happens that the fatty products, they get rancid. So that is the reason the fat and oils or the cheese or anything that contains fatty acid, that should be consumed as early as possible rather than putting them for a longer period of time. We can prevent rancidity by keeping fat or oil in well closed containers in cold, dark, and dry place. That is, in other words, we can say that we can prevent rancidity if we have good storage conditions. In order to prevent rancidity, we can remove catalysts such as lead and copper that catalyzes the phenomena of rancidity. We can add antioxidants to prevent peroxidation in fat. That is the reason बहुत सारे oils and की commercial में it is generally said that it contains antioxidant. Particularly the antioxidant they add is vitamin E, because vitamin E is considered to be. So, by adding antioxidant, we can prevent the phenomena of rancidity. Refrigeration can also help down to slow down the process of rancidification or rancidity. ठीक है जी. That was all for today. Next time we are going to start triglycerides. Anything you want to ask, you can ask.
मैम स्लाइड शेयर कर दीजिएगा.
सर वो मैंने आपको पहले ही कह दिया, मैं स्लाइड शेयर कर दूंगी, मुझे ईमेल भेज दीजिएगा, आई विल सेंड यू द स्लाइड्स. So go through it. It's quite easy. It's quite understandable. And still, if you find any problem, you are free to ask. ठीक है जी. So next class will be on Tuesday, inshallah, at 8 o'clock, because there will be no.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay ji. Take care. And have a nice weekend. Allah Hafiz.
Peace.